The collective could be given a second chance or some kind of new opportunity. There's something that's going to, I hear, ring or click for someone that has you believing your inner knowing more than ever. Something could be circling back around to someone, maybe some kind of information, maybe some kind of sign, and it has you realize in some way that you were right all along, or that you never needed to doubt your intuition. I feel like someone could be tested here within the way something is said to them. It's like, it's your chance to either follow or lead. It's something about that. It's something like, this time you have to choose yourself more than ever, more than any other time. Like, this time, get clear on how it is, or the significance and the importance of how you need to choose yourself this time. I feel like there's this way of expression that's going to be shown in a way that was never expressed before. Maybe because in some way it wasn't allowed. Maybe it was denied in some way. It was rejected. And it's just, there's something opening up that gives someone an opportunity, that they just feel like they have this chance to do things the right way this time, or in a sense do things in a way that feels right to them this time. And it does call for bravery, it does call for trust, but it definitely calls for trusting yourself. Seven of Fire, bravery. And just so you know what we have that came out, it's the High Priestess and the Chariot. So a lot of water energy here to benefit us in this watery energy that we're in already, the sun in Scorpio. It's almost like this icy hot feeling that you get off of this Scorpio energy. It's like there's like these icicles that just come shooting at you from nowhere. And it's this feeling of needing to survive. It's this feeling of a need for survival. And then it's also letting go. But when you let go, it's almost like, well, why do I feel like I'm really letting go of everything? It's like this feeling of surrendering it could feel so overwhelming, because it's like, I mean, I wanted this, but I didn't think I was gonna receive this much. I didn't think I was gonna feel this way and this way and with this intensity, you know? Scorpio, I feel like, kind of gives off those feelings. So you really feel it around this time, you know? I'm gonna pull more for you. So what else do we have for the collective? The Devil. Wow, look at that. Capricorn energy, much needed earth energy, as currently the moon is in Virgo. So there's this need to still hold on to standing your ground, keeping firm of your values, holding a firm grip to your values, because they in some way those values may be tested. Your morals in some way could be tested. I'm even hearing intelligence, you know? Now I'm getting sarcasm. Maybe someone's really feeling themselves a little bit too much and they're coming off really arrogant, and it could be around other people, and they're testing you, you know? They're testing to see how you will react, how you will respond. And so make sure that this could easily be some kind of reflective process. It could be some kind of mirroring effect that you could easily overlook, because you're so caught up in the moment, you're so caught up in your feelings, that you may not recognize how you end up mirroring that person that tries to test you. So the way that your reaction to their behavior could be exactly how, or it could actually be worse than how they came off. So I guess keep that in mind. Keep in mind to, I hear, hold your fire. Don't exert so much of your energy because you feel that you're being given some kind of, I don't know, pass to do that. Because this season or this holiday is giving you a chance to be who you don't actually want to be on the regular, you know? Or more of those shadow aspects of you can come out that you usually keep under wraps more so. You don't expose those darker sides of you so much. And I'm hearing something about night, so maybe it's things that come out more so in the nighttime, but because the veil is so thin, it's really giving you this ability, this feeling, this need to somehow, this need of satisfaction in some way, to maybe react in a way that you've held back for so long, maybe to say something that you held back for so long because you knew it would come from spite, or it would come from ignorance or pettiness, and you knew to rise above that. You knew to just be more than that rather than to be that, just that. So there could be this someone may have this urge to purge. Someone has the urge to let out their more villainous side. It's this side of more of who you are as a villain, you know? Or there could just be a more darker, shadowy aspect of you, and you just, once you unleash it, you unleash the rest of what you hide, which is that villain, you know? So keep that in mind. However, there is, I hear, exposure, and exposure has been something that's been coming out for the collective a lot. Since I did that reading back in, it wasn't even a reading, it was a channeling that I did on the 21st. That was the full moon in Aries. So I think this was like, that was the kickoff of Scorpio season. If it wasn't, it was probably right before Scorpio season, but all of that energy was coming through and I really felt it strongly. Go check that out. That's on my podcast, The Wheel of Divinity, on anchor.fm/TWOD, that's all lowercase, or you can find The Wheel of Divinity on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and plenty other platforms. But yeah, because these are all three major arcana cards, it really speaks strongly for the collective. Like, yeah, that exposure it's not even just secrets being revealed, it's almost like we're unveiling ourselves too. I really get that there's something that we are getting closer to better understanding within ourselves. And it doesn't even necessarily mean that it's only through high vibration. The thing is that what you uncover and what you reveal for yourself is not all going to be positive. It's not all going to be positive. It's going to be negative ass shit, but you're finding it from that place of your higher self. That is the beauty of Scorpio season. That is what Scorpio energy teaches us. It is the shadow and the light, which is part of the title of my last reading on here. So if you guys haven't checked that out, go check that out as well. It's the most last recent reading that I put up for Scorpio season. Yeah. Oh my fucking god, bro. I just ran into this fucking big ass spider. I'm gonna cut this. I think you guys have gotten enough.